I'm slightly obsessed with the lyrics of Goldfinger. I think about it quite a lot. It troubles me.
So, Goldfinger...
OK, well, have you got 5 minutes?
Yeah, sure, for this.
It's only a 3-minute song.
Well, yeah, but it's...
One more thing to go. What do you think?
I'm hoping it isn't the Lib Dem, possibly dodgy, groping lord, only because I have a theory that the newspapers are massively more interested in him and that than anyone else at all. So I kind of hope that's not on the list.
Lord Reynard is his name, and no one really seems to... I mean, no one's heard of him before.
His name is actually Baron Reynard, which sounds
Baron
fantastically dashing and sexy. It's very disappointing when you see the picture of him.
Yeah, he's a bit of a unit, isn't he?
Even by political standards, intimidatingly unattractive.
Let's have a little look.
He looks like he's never seen a frying pan before. Can't believe the new invention of the frying pan.
I like that's a parliamentary pancake race, it says on the front. That's what they're doing with their time. Not fixing the economy, pancake races.
I realise, by the way, that when I say these horrible things about what he looks like, that's assuming he did grope the people. If he didn't, what a lovely-looking man.
Of course, I should make clear that Lord Reynard has denied these allegations.
And it's always sex pest as well, isn't it? Whatever happened to a bit of a perv? Do you know what I mean? Everyone's got a dodgy uncle. It's like, oh, don't worry about him, he's just a bit of a perv.
Who decided that grope is definitely bad, fondle's good, isn't it?
No, fondle is definitely bad when it's a complete stranger.
So what can you do to them?
Fondle is fine.
I don't know what a grope is.
Well,
Victoria.
you've led a sheltered life.
I feel like a grope has to be sort of fluid. Do you know what I mean?
That's a caress.
Like if you grab...
No, if it's fluid, you've gone too far. Victoria, did you watch any Oscars? Did you stay up?
I did. I watched the whole Oscars. I stayed up till 5 a.m. I thought it was pretty ropey this year. Although Shirley Bassey sang Goldfinger. That made me happy. I'm slightly obsessed with the lyrics of Goldfinger. I think about it quite a lot. It troubles me.
So, Goldfinger...
OK, well, have you got 5 minutes?
Yeah, sure, for this.
It's only a 3-minute song.
Well, yeah, but it's... It's mostly the line, such a cold finger. What? Why would he have a cold finger? I mean, first of all, his finger isn't gold. His name is Goldfinger. And if he did have a gold finger, metal is actually an excellent conductor of heat, so it could be much hotter than an ordinary finger, so it wouldn't be such a cold finger. But then later, she says he has a spider's touch. Now, if he did have a metal finger, that would be quite a leaden, heavy touch. It wouldn't be...
I mean, to be fair, this is a film about a man who touches stuff and it turns to gold. I would have bigger bugbears with that.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't. That's King Midas, you're thinking. That's King Midas. Who are you? You think there's a Bond movie where someone's magic? That's King Midas. You've got to watch that film again. Best way to make friends?
You tell a woman that you love her, and she says, I think we're friends. It's better when you could just ask when you're a kid and you just go up to someone and say, you want to be friends? If you do that now, it looks weird. You're making mates with someone in the office. There's no point in which you have to go, can I just clarify, are we friends? We can't be best friends because I made best friends with Sue last week.
A better way that isn't weird is to throw someone's dog in a pond and pretend you rescued it.
Did they see you throw the dog in the pond? Because I don't think it's going to work that way around.
No, they just see you climbing out with the dog. They don't know you threw it in. You become friends, and it's not weird.
It's going to be weird for them watching this, isn't it?
Can't dogs swim? Am I having another...
Now, before she did it, she broke its legs, so it couldn't swim.
Is it that you steal their things and then pretend you found them in a hedge?
Stop ruining other people's lives. 48% of people meet their true friends at work. Is that true for you? Have you met friends at work? You're a professional gambler most of the time. So...
Yeah, no, I mean, that's... But I'm terrible at making friends. That's why I play poker, because you sit with a bunch of people and you play a game and drink and chat, and they are friends, but it's just friends where, at the end of the evening, you go, I think you owe me £100.
That sounds like prostitution.
Well, that's simply the way I make friends. Deal with it.
Would you travel on Titanic 2, yes or no?
Definitely not.
It's going to take the same route as the original Titanic, and it's an exact replica.
I very much hope it sinks in that case. Because, sorry, people getting off on the idea of being on the Titanic and going on the same route, which would killed what, 1,300 people or something. I think that's sick. What are you going to do next? You're going to go on a Lockerbie flight, you know?
I mean, you're right about the taste. You wouldn't go on the Costa Concordia, would you? You wouldn't go on a recreation of that. It was only a few months ago. You said, oh, but because it was decades ago, it's all right. It's not. It's a bit poignant.
Yeah, it's a bit grisly.
If they did do it, I'd like to stand in the harbour at New York in a top hat going, where you been? I've got a beard about a mile long. Going into the harbour.
So you wouldn't go on this?
I wouldn't go on a cruise in the modern-day era, let alone back when the Titanic was happening, because it's rubbish. It's like checking yourself onto a floating prison. You can't really do anything, can you, on a cruise? Has anyone been on a cruise?
Yeah, on Hampstead Heath, yeah.
Very different vibe.
I don't like boats. I get bored of waving. You have to wave all the time, don't you? Why do you have to wave on a boat? It's ridiculous. You don't do it on a train. Yeah. I'm on a train. I'm on a boat. Get over it. I do that on the tube every day. Hello, hello, hello. It takes forever. Sick of it. On a boat. Whoa. Chill out.
Would you go on this?
When are you going to get a better chance to do practical jokes? Like, how many laughs do you reckon you'd get? I would be up every morning just go, iceberg, dead ahead!
Or you just stand by the lifeboats, just never leave them, just lean on them all the time. Yeah. Anyone comes near me, fuck off.
I wouldn't go on Titanic 3. Like, if that one goes down as well, and they go, we're going to do a third one, that's when I go, look, you need to stop doing Titanic. This one's going to be safer than any boat because they're going to be so aware. Like, I'd rather get on a plane the day after a plane crash because I think they're not going to be two, are they? But if there hasn't been one for ages and I get on a plane, I think, God, we're due here.
Are you aware of 9/11?
Are you aware of 10/11? No, nothing happened.
Very good. So, would you travel on the Titanic too, yes or no? What do you think our audience said?
No.
No.
No
No
chance.
chance.
Yeah.
Of course they said yes. Of course they said yes.
Of course they said yes, you
They
dick.
said yes.
So yes
Dick
or no,
about it,
I
Jimmy.
can tell you the answer is yes. 74% of our studio audience said they would travel on Titanic too.
I'll give you a clue. Horse meat again, yeah. We're still talking about horse meat. It's just bloody horse meat and everything. I'm sick and bloody tired of hearing about it. Who gives a shit anyway? Yeah. You know, what does anyone expect? You know, I've always known it's horse meat. You know, you buy cheap burgers, you put them on the grill, they don't even sizzle. They just go... You know, people think that they can spend, you know, £1.20 and I got 150 burgers, and then they're for it in a box, and it's absolutely disgraceful because some of it's horse meat. What the hell did you expect? You're lucky it's horse, frankly. You are lucky it's horse. You know, you go for a kebab, right? Everyone knows, subconsciously, we all know that that's not very nice, what you're eating. So that's why you have to have at least 5 or 6 pints before you summon up the courage to have a kebab. Because you know, basically, it's hospital waste on a stick. I've seen them going around. I've seen one that had a plimsoll on it. It's going around. You expect kebabs to be made out of missing townsfolk. It is. Everything's got bloody horse meat. You know, One Direction, they're 28% horse meat. Harry Styles, they give him sugar lumps when he's done a good show.
This is my favourite quote of the week. Was Iceland's chief executive, Malcolm Walker, insisted that supermarkets should not be expected to test for horse in any of their products any more than they should have to test for hedgehogs. Mm. It just makes you go, why did you mention hedgehogs?
People were worried that there was a panicky story that maybe the Queen's eaten some horse. The Queen. This is a woman who's eaten the throat out of a badger. She didn't care. Anything.
When did
She apparently she was served what could have been partly horse meat at Ascot, wasn't she? So or at least she knew it was fresh. Right.